Hi guys, Expert Gamer here, and today, besides the walkthrough of the game, I'm gonna show you like my pretty much graphical settings in this game, but I'm gonna show you the best one and tell you the best ones to use too, because like this game is very powerful and it's quite demanding. So let's just jump straight into it. So in the settings section, we're just gonna mess up with just two of them. One's graphics, so we're here. Ignore suggested limits. I guess you can turn that off because you want to warn you. Here, better put DirectX 11 version. That's just better. Obviously this my like resolution stuff here, the highest ones. So that's really up to you. Kind of, it doesn't affect like the video memory. So come in here. Fxaa, leave that on. That doesn't change much in your gameplay experience, but better leave that on. So Msaa, now that's one thing. Look at that. If I turn this thing on, it jumps like how much? Almost 100 megabytes. So I quite want it to be like on, but I just can't, obviously. But it has a bit like 2% like graphical change, but it's not like much to be concerned about. So if you have like the space, like do like ×2 or ×4. That's the thing. If you have space, if you don't, just leave it off. It doesn't make much difference. Now VSync, VSync has been causing some trouble to people that are recording, and myself too. Like I heard it and I immediately changed it off because I had it on, and when I was recording the FPS were like 45, 60 and some were close. But when I turned it off, now currently because it's off, I'm running at 120 FPS like straight. That's crazy. So better off, man, better off. Pause game on focus loss, that's pretty much on. Population density doesn't affect anything, as you see, so leave that on full. Population variety, now this comes to the game. You see, like I have it almost in the middle because I have like raised all the graphical ones. So population variety, I have it in the middle because I don't really care how many people will be there. Population density is pretty much how many people will be in one place, and variety how many like different people, I guess, being different clothed and stuff like that. So it doesn't concern me that much, so that's that. So but it jumps like 30 megabytes every time. If you want, like if you have the space, obviously like 3 gigabytes of video memory or 4, raise it, you know, it's good. But I'm leaving here. What else? Distance scaling doesn't make difference, but that's better off, yeah, full. Now we go to the textures fully. So we're starting off here, texture quality. Now obviously this like if you can't have them all full, just have them all full, no doubt about that. So changing texture quality to very high jumps hell of a lot. So this game has like only on 1 or 2 sections ultra. All the other ones are very high, so that's one thing to consider. So texture quality very high and high. I placed both of them, and I saw like 5 to 8% of game difference. Not much, no, not much. And pretty much in DI you can't tell, but in benchmarks you can. But if you like see the game and try to play, no, doesn't make much difference. Shader quality, now this very high. I mean, look at that, it's 8 megabytes, better considered very high because shaders you won't be good. Shadow quality, that's not gonna happen. I mean, you see, like on normal it's like very low, at least like 1946 megabytes. I raised it too high. Obviously I didn't want anything normal, so if I leave that normal, I could have turned on Fxaa, oh no, Msaa, so that would be good. But I don't want anything normal. So shadow quality, change it to high if you can. but very high obviously too, but I just can high, so that stays high. Reflection quality, no doubt man, very high. That's the best thing to use for this one. High or very high, depending on what space do you have. Now reflection Msaa, I haven't turned the original one, but the reflection is on 4 times. Like this is off, and it's raising like 4 to 8 megabytes every time, so that's very good. It has times 8 too, but I have like 4 megabytes of difference from being totally full, so times 4 is good. Water quality very high, it doesn't change much, especially from high to very high at all. Particles quality, the same thing as water, as like normal, high and very high is the same. Grass quality, I have done ultra, it doesn't go high, it doesn't go higher, because you see like it doesn't change. Soft shadows, now there is AMD CHS and NVIDIA PCSS. Sharp, soft, softer, softest. Now I have an AMD graphics card, and yeah, these are the two ones pretty much. This is, I don't know, one that has to do with the Raptor gameplay experience on AMD, but I searched a bit, but it doesn't like concern me a lot, so I'm gonna use softest here just to be like 100% sure that it gives me full gameplay experience. Post effects, ultra, it does raise a lot, but very high, it's ultra is the same. Motion blur strength, now I'm not a big fan of this thing, but so I have raised it like 2 only. It doesn't change anything, but yeah, I raised it 2, so that's good. In-game depth of field effects, that's good, leave it alone. Tropic filtering, full on, I mean doesn't change a lot. Ambition occlusion, change a bit, so full on pretty much. Cancellation doesn't change much, so very high. And that was pretty much it for this tab. It so depends on like in your video memory, do your best to like kind of suit it into it. Now the next tab is advanced graphics, so this one affects video memory too, but not 100%. like you see long shadows, off on does make difference, but you actually want this feature too. High resolution shadows like HD, off on doesn't affect, so on obviously. High detail streaming while flying, off on doesn't affect me, so on. And there's extended distance scaling, which you'll see, boom, kind of 40 megabytes every time you raise it, like a bit. Every time you raise it, it goes higher, like 40 megabytes. I was hopeful that I can get at least 1, but I can't, so I don't have problem with it. I'm cool with the game, but it would be better if you have it, like go higher, like 1 and 2. That's it if you have the option. So that was my settings, my tips for you guys. This game does look great actually, so don't worry. Even on like normal high settings, I think you'll be very pleased, because it's something different. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll continue with the walkthrough as I told you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.